I have been gone for a very long time. Yes, but I am back. And I asked my friends to ask me questions about my life so I can give everyone an update. Okay? So today I just wanted to update on how my life has been. I've been here almost 3 years now. This is my third contract, so I do consider this my third year. But yes, we are going to just jump right into it. So, let's go. This one's a good one. How did I learn to communicate in Korea? So, it's been a very long time since I came here, and I still don't know that much Korean. I know it's very embarrassing, but I know basic Korean. I say that I can understand better than I can speak it. So like if they're asking me basic questions, I can reply, but up to a certain point, and then I'll just like blank out. Konglish is the way to go. Konglish, there's a lot of English words that are Koreanized in Korean letters, so that's pretty much what I get by. And also papago, so I have a couple of apps, so translating apps. So papago is the one that Koreans use as well. So this one, and obviously we have Google Translator. Next one. When you first came, what were the most challenging things? So when I first came to Korea, I had never been here, and I actually didn't expect Korea to be what it turned out to be, so I was pleasantly surprised. But I think the most challenging thing was like I really knew no one here. Like everything was very new to me. The language, the culture, the people, yeah. So what do you miss the most about Canada? Okay, so kind of embarrassing. It took me a long time to actually miss Canada. I think it's just because I was super excited to be in Korea. That when I like stopped to think about it, like I'd already been here for like 6-7 months, and then I was like, damn, I miss Canada. So before that, I was just like living my best life here. But I think I would say that I miss my friends and family the most. This one's a good one too. What brought you to make a move to Korea? I actually wanted to become a teacher from like when I was younger, when I was in high school. But just, you know, like I feel like when we were all deciding what we were taking university, I wasn't fully committed to being a teacher. And also the 6-year university kind of like turned me off, which in retrospect, now I'm just like, it was just 6 years and like I could have just done it. But yeah, you know, we were young, make mistakes. But by the time I realized that I really want to go back to teaching, I had already finished university and had kind of like started dabbling in a different field of career. But I realized that I want to experience, you know, teaching. And also one big ambition of mine for a long time was just to live by myself in a different country and to travel. And yeah, I think like teaching abroad was just like a perfect combination of what I was looking for. And it was a lot for me to give up my life at home, but once I realized that I will literally never get the chance to go if I don't go now, and I'm so glad that I did. I was like so young when I moved. Yeah, and I think that if I were my age now and I stayed in Canada, I would have been more scared to move. So I'm very proud of myself for doing that. But yeah, I think just I've always wanted to teach, and honestly, like being here and being in this job for a while, like it's just such a contrast to the other jobs that I've done. And I like really love teaching, and I enjoy the kids. Did you stay in Korea because of BTS? Okay, so yes and no, but mostly no. Okay, So it definitely like makes my life more enjoyable here in Korea that they are Korean and I get to go to their shows. But so maybe not, I've never talked about it here on this channel, but I'm actually a faculty manager at my work. So after 6 months or so of working at my academy, I got promoted as team manager, and eventually I became a faculty manager. And so I stayed because of that, so, and many other factors. I stayed mostly because I saw that, you know, my career was advancing, and also I really enjoyed my job. And honestly, like, that's one thing that worries me about going home is like, am I gonna find a perfect mix and balance of having, like, enjoying my job and also like liking the career path that I'm going. So I feel like this is a very good mix because I've come from a management background in Canada, and then here I wanted to teach, and this is like the perfect marriage of what like my abilities and my skills are. So I feel that I'm very happy with my work. So, and I know that in Korea it's so rare to like really enjoy the job aspect of living in Korea. So what is your favorite place or thing to eat? Okay, I'm gonna do this in depth again, but what is my favorite place? My favorite place in Korea is the Han River. Anything around, there's a couple of different parks, but I really like Tuksum Resort and Yeouido. And my favorite thing to eat is probably takgalbi. I really enjoy takgalbi. It's like stir-fried chicken, and they cook it in front of you, and you can put like noodles, rice cakes, cheese. Yeah, it's just so good. Okay, so sorry. Had to change the battery on my camera. Anyway, the next one. How did you figure out transportation, and did you find it difficult to get around with limited Korean? So the transportation part, I think that before I even moved to Korea, I learned Hangul, and it's literally like, if you are planning to move to Korea, I think definitely please learn Hangul before you move here, because it's going to help so much. A lot of Korean words, or sorry, a lot of words in Korean are actually in English but written in Korean, so Konglish, and it really helps if you can read and you can learn to listen for it. So when I was for transportation, I got around because if someone like texted me or like sent me a pin for a place, then I could like find it very easily. And I feel like transportation in Korea is very easy. So let me show you the apps that you can use. I have like a transportation app. Okay, come on, focus, camera. All right, so this subway app is amazing because it shows you literally, okay, I'm sorry, but this is the train system in Korea. Yes. Anyway, all of this is in English. This app supports English. Come on, focus. Okay, and you can literally just type in like where you're going, and it shows you the route that you should go. Even shows you the cart that you should get on if you have any transfers. So when you like get on that cart, you hop off and you just transfer right away. So that really helps. The bus system is a little bit trickier because, you know, you gotta walk to the right bus stop and take the bus in the right direction, but Naver Map is very good. So that's this one, Naver Map. So Google Maps doesn't work here. If you're coming to visit, please do not use Google Maps. Google Maps is trashy. So Naver Map I just started using. You can type in your information or the address you're going to, takes you there. But my personal favorite is Kakao Map because I am directionally impaired. But the Kakao Map, if you can see that, oh, this is my address, but the dot, it moves where you are, like where you're facing. So if you're going if you're following directions, then you can like actually see if you're going the right way, which helps me a lot because, yeah, like I said, I'm directionally impaired. Like I I need to like follow the compass. The biggest difference in lifestyle for you in comparison to Canada. So I have changed a lot, I would say, from even like the very first time that I came to Korea. So like 2017, 18, 19, like have all, I feel like, been different versions of me. But I would say the biggest lifestyle change is transportation. Like I drove everywhere in Canada. But don't get me wrong, I know how to take the transit in Canada. I know how to get around there. But I think that if something, like if this was in Canada, if you told me that it was hard to get there via public transportation or whatever it be, it would really turn me off to go there, you know? And like I didn't budget my time properly to go to places. But now I feel like I'm so much more adapted to commuting because I have no choice. I have no car here. And yeah, I haven't even driven for so long. So I know how to like budget my time now. I think also I used to go out so much, like so much when I first got here. But these days I feel like I don't want to go out as much. I'm like just getting old. But when I first got here, I would literally go out every single weekend until like 7 in the morning. We take the first train or the sun is rising and like we just go and eat breakfast. But yeah, I can't do that anymore. My body is like, just please don't do this to me. Could you see yourself moving to Korea permanently? Yes and no. Oh my god, I'm answering yes and no for everything. But yes, because I'm just comfortable here, but no, because I know that I can't. I know that I shouldn't as well. I know that I could live here for a long time, but permanently, I'm not sure because, you know, my friends and family are all still in Canada and my husband's family is in America. So this is not our final destination. We can't settle here just because our entire lives are still back home, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I don't think so. Last question. What did being in Korea teach you? Actually, 2 last questions. What did being in Korea teach you? So I am not the same person I think that when I first came here, obviously. But the biggest thing that Korea has taught me is patience with everything. Honestly, I think I'm just so much more patient now than I used to be, just because, you know, number one, I can't communicate with people as fast as I used to be able to. Another thing is working with children, just like, yeah, it's very rewarding and it's very, like, honestly, it makes me so happy working with children. But yeah, your patience level, just like, I am so much more patient now. And the last question is, what is the most memorable thing that has ever happened to you in Korea? Okay, so honestly, I'm so shallow, but yes, I love BTS and all the BTS things that I've done. So yes, I am still wearing my bracelet from last week because I don't want to cut it, and the only way to do it was with a straw, and I don't have a straw handy. But yes, so this is from the BTS concert last week. Honestly, one of the best memories of being in Korea is attending all their concerts. I love them so much, guys. Seriously, I don't like K-pop in general, but I love BTS, and I will do another entire video about my love for them in the near future. But it's like to an unreal obsession, different level, and I know a lot of people can tell that. But yes, so I think that's my most memorable memories in Korea, like just going to all the BTS concerts. I've been to like 5 or 6 events, and also obviously getting married, which I will talk about in another video again. Okay, so that is it from me today, guys. The angle changed again because battery keeps dying. Anyway, please support your girl by commenting, subscribing, liking, doing all of that, sharing, telling your mom, your dad, your friends to please check out my videos. I will be posting twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I hope, I promise, I will try my best. And yes, I will see you guys later. 안녕!